fourth grade writers. We are at the fourth step in our writing process. We are working through it. Oh my gosh, wipe the sweat from your brow. You are nearly halfway there. Almost halfway there. Oh my goodness, such hard work. Alright, again, I just want to make sure that I put my disclaimer out there that you are not messing with anything that isn't dark green. Dark green is this lovely, beautiful grass-colored green here. Those are for you to fill out, to erase, to add or subtract from. Please don't mess with anything else on this. You can click links and you can look at stuff. But some of it I have designed this to make sure that it's copying from other parts of your template so that you don't have to keep typing stuff. I'm trying to make it easy on you. Alright, so if you mess it up and you erase something, it'll just make it kind of hard on you. And it'll make it stressful for me to try to figure out what you did. So please don't type in any other cell than what is dark green. Alright, so now setting. Setting is location, location, location. Where is your story taking place? Okay, so in this, what you are going to do is, of course, you already know that your favorite story idea is the day you broke your arms, or at least that's mine. And on that, I'm sitting here thinking about where does my story take place? Now, mine's kind of a more complicated one because my time is going to be split between two separate places. Okay, I have some additional settings. Additional settings means places that maybe you passed through or you weren't there for very long. Okay, my whole story doesn't take place in one spot necessarily, but there are two very important places where it does take place. You have to make the decision, is it going to be a main setting or is it going to be an additional setting? Or are they all going to be just places, additional settings? I think all of mine, because at the beginning, the middle, and the end of my story, they all take place at different spots. So maybe I will put mine all as additional settings because they're not just one spot. My main setting would be, you know, in one city, but what happened around it, because I broke my arms, I didn't stay in one spot for very long. So my additional setting would be the park. So the beginning of my story happened at the park, and then my bedroom, house bedroom, comma bedroom, and then the hospital. So I kind of transitioned, moved from spot to spot to spot. I didn't have just one setting. It didn't just happen at home. Now, you could put this down to say my main setting is going to be in, you know, because I was living on an Air Force base at the time, Albrook Air Force Base, because it all happened on the air base there, because my dad was in the military. And then all the additional settings could be. You could set this up as my main setting is my house. And then all the additional settings could be maybe the different rooms inside your house. So, you know, school could be your main setting. General Beadle Elementary. And then you could talk about additional settings in General Beadle could be more specifically the music room, the PE room, Mrs. Nelson's room, the cafeteria, the playground. You could put all of those on there as additional settings, main setting being the General Beadle Elementary School. You could put down your house, and then additional settings within your house being more specific being your bedroom, the bathroom, the kitchen, your backyard. So you're going to have to play with that a little bit, and you have to decide. My main setting is where everything happens all the time. And then my additional settings are usually very specific. They usually are one spot or one room that I'm at for a very short amount of time. My story, unless I'm actually saying that it happened in, you know, Albrook Air Force Base Panama, the Panama Canal. The Panama Canal, because that's actually where I was living, was Albrook Air Force Base near the Panama Canal, and then on base, there was a park on base, the house, the bedroom. So I could say my main setting was there, and then all my additional settings were places that were very specific within the Albrook Air Force Base. All right. Any questions? We can talk it over. If you have any confusions about this, just let me know. But that's kind of how I would like to have you set yours up. All right. I'll be around. Let me know. I'm excited to see how your story is developing. Location, location, location. See you later.